in the world that is just, light years ahead of other silver hydrosols because it was developed for NASA, for the astronauts, keeping the astronauts healthy in space. And on top of that, we added this whole concept that if you vibrate that water, like the example we gave of the fish earlier,
yes,
or the homeopathic under the tongue, instantaneously, we're delivering back to the human being this frequency resonance of love being the universal healer, and this vibration of the central core of nature, going back to nature, going back to the sustainability of nature. That is what we added to the OxySilver. And then besides that, we urge people who take OxySilver, and I urge everyone, if they don't know anything about it, go to oxysilver.com and sign up with us as an affiliate for the healthyworldaffiliates.com.
Just want to ask you this question about silver. A lot of people use different brands of silver, and there's this scare on the internet that you'll turn blue. Can you address that, please?
Yeah, that's the old colloidal silvers where there were big particle silvers. OxySilver is nothing like that. That's why I say it's the most advanced of all the silver hydrosols, because the molecule itself plays with the oxygen intimately. You get an oxygenation therapeutic effect. You get this delivery of a 528 frequency through the most energizing of all the elements, oxygen. It has this charge. It actually electrocutes the pathogens. It doesn't work chemically. It doesn't intoxicate the body, and it's attached to the water so that it leaves the body, not like those old colloidal silvers, which were good. I mean, especially right now, they're still good for people who can't afford OxySilver or are not part of the affiliate OxySilver affiliate program, which is healthyworldaffiliates.com. If you're not part of that and you're just home alone and you've got a colloidal silver generator, that's fine, but you can't take it every day without turning your skin blue, which is why I always said, forget doing that. Don't take that stuff every day. If you want to pull it out, use it for maybe a week to 10 days, at most 2 weeks, to deal with a certain infectious disease. Well, that's fine. That's what a lot of people have done successfully. But if you want the state-of-the-art and you want the most advanced product and you want to be part of leading the paradigm shift, join us as a Healthy World affiliate at healthyworldaffiliates.com, and then begin to try these products and feel the miracles. I was about to mention, we urge people to pray using OxySilver, not because it's weak, but because we honor Nikola Tesla. Last century's greatest genius wasn't Einstein, it was Nikola Tesla. He's responsible for the alternating current lighting system that we use. The electricity that we use today was a Tesla technology. And he was suppressed, his work was suppressed, and it's now just, again, getting some good press. But the fact is that he would pray before he turned any machine on, because he recognized the truth. The truth is that you are not just a human being. You're a superhuman being. You have the power of divine communion coursing through your entire energy systems, your entire chakra system, your physiology. Everything is connected hydrosonically, water, sound frequency, to the Creator, to the source of the universe. If you understand that, and you understand the spoken word is what the Creator used to create, and you and I have the power of prayer because we have the lips, the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, labiatum in Latin, the lips, the creative lips. It's like in the female, the labia is where new life sources from. Likewise, verbally. And that's why Jesus said, beware of every word that comes from your mouth. It either reflects the love in your heart or the evil that dwells therein. And so this concept of words and powerful prayer and faith being part of a new paradigm, we celebrate OxySilver because it is the first product that brings it all together.
You were knighted, weren't you? Sometime, was it last year or the year before?
It was a few years ago by the Knights Hospitaller. That has nothing to do with what the Central Intelligence Agency, FBI agent provocateurs want you to believe that I'm a Knights of Malta.
The only reason I'm bringing it up is for guests that may do research and find these links to this stuff. I was wondering if you could share what it is and just clarify it for us.
Yeah, sure. The Knights Hospitaller is an organization that was restored back in the 1930s by a fellow by the name of Bobrinsky, who was part of the royalty of Russia, ousted from Russia. And Hospitaller is the name that sources for hospital. The word hospital comes from the Knights Hospitaller, who were the first Christian knights to say, hey, we've got a problem with people who are made victims of war. We need to set up hospitals and clinics to treat those people. And so that was about 1,000 years ago, over 1,000 years ago. And that the organization went through various changes and turmoil. There's always been infighting with every organization. That's part of the devil's, work, is to destabilize, infiltrate, and discredit various people. I'm one of those people right now, and so is the organization called Hospitallers. They're a group of colleagues. I don't know if you know Dr. Gabriel Cousins.
Sure.
He's a great brother, a great friend, and I just totally honor what he does in the world of diabetes therapy, and he's helped so many people. Well, he's also a Knights Hospitaller. We were knighted by the same organization, and there are different Knights Hospitaller organizations now because there's been infighting. Our goal was to bring natural healing clinics, free healing clinics around the world, and that's still a viable goal. We have a couple opened up already, and there's one in Lebanon, there's one in Toronto. There is Dr. Sheila McKenzie is in charge of the Clinics for Humanity project that is part of the Knights Hospitaller mission. And so that's what I work on. I don't get a lot of time, but basically it certainly is a viable goal, and it is something that I think not only deserves my support, but I think everyone's support.
Whatever's going to be written about that on Google and other types of search engines are the distortion of that.
Well, actually, the best resource you can get on that whole subject is go to sherrikane.com, SherriKane.com, and look at her blog, because Sherri had done a wonderful investigation of who these characters are that are claiming that I'm a Knight of Malta and to be discredited because I'm a Knight of the Catholic Church. It's not the case at all. And Sherri, and then I did some additional research. The combined, we exposed these people as being the infiltrators of not only the alternative medicine movement. These are CIA, FBI agent provocateurs who literally create dissonance and the fighting, the infighting in various organizations, and they have infiltrated not only alternative medicine, they've infiltrated the Patriot movement of the United States, they have infiltrated the 9/11 Truth movement. So these guys are pretty lethal out there, and we have exposed who they are. We name the names, and then Sherri posts many of their hideous letters. I can tell you that they are literally, and I kid you not, I know it's hard to believe, but they are literally involved in what is called the Church of Satan. Today it's called the Church of Set. The director of the Church of Set is Michael Aquino. Michael Aquino is also the chief propagandist for the United States military. He has been since the end of the Vietnam War. So this is the kind of people that are very nasty, and they do a lot of lying, and they're not into 528 except for degrading it. In fact, you know what, they came out with Aleister Crowley loved 528 to discredit 528. Well, gee whiz, Satan loves what the Creator did and abuses it every way possible. So these guys are sad. They're sick, stupid, and sad in my book.
Have you had any legal difficulties because you name names and you call people out on the carpet? You literally call them right out, names and all, organization names, etc. Have you had anybody go after you or groups go after you legally?
No, I haven't. I've had people that have claimed that they were going to, but they never did, because the truth is powerful. When you have documentation, and I've always done the best I could do to reference all of my sources and have them be legitimate.